Welcome back to Actually Entertaining Gaming. And now we have to tell this dude, do we have any hobbies? Well, man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things that they're passionate about is intriguing. And, quite honestly, rather attractive.
Damn!
Oh,
Forward.
damn. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick. Sound sophisticated. Oh! It didn't work, Colby.
It's not working.
I like watching
Hopefully
soap
my keyboard's
making videos
not
on the
busted
internet.
from you slamming it against your lap all the time.
You know what? If that is, I owe you a keyboard. Okay. And I just slapped it again.
Yeah, it's fine. If it's broken already, then
This is a cheap keyboard.
it's a nice keyboard.
It is a nice keyboard
It's
considering how
cheap.
cheap it is.
But
It's not like a mechanical keyboard.
no. But I didn't have the money for that. Anyways,
I've got a nice keyboard you can have if this breaks. Anyways, word jumbles, learned how to juggle once, soap making videos on the internet. Which one? Colby, make this.
have you ever watched soap making videos?
No, but I have actually made soap.
I have also.
Yeah, because your
In
mom...
fact, you
In fact,
made soap
yeah.
with my mother.
Yes, because she's was the fucking coolest teacher at Echo.
A thing that we don't have the time to describe.
Fuck you, dude. Echo was fucking dope.
It was.
It was pretty cool. It wasn't, well, I wouldn't say it was.
It was fun.
It was cool.
It was the highlight of a homeschooled kid's week.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
Anyways.
Depending on whether or not you were full of assholes.
If you watch, like, industrial soap making, it's oddly satisfying. It's like one of the biggest oddly satisfying videos.
Oddly satisfying videos usually aren't as satisfying as they say.
No.
Weird. It's weird. But anyways,
But I think your characters talked about liking word jumbles before.
word jumbles. The written word fascinates me. You spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. Poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer. In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in a beautifully landscaped rose. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
The flowers are beautifully undetailed.
They're scribbles. I like your scribble garden.
No, it looks good. I actually like the art.
It does look good, but I'd say it is a scribble garden. It's a beautiful scribble garden. Scribble garden. Thank you! Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of the vine. Lilium the
Bulbiferium.
orange lily. What do you think this one means?
Thou art the tightest.
Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. My
My
loins are
loins are
ablaze.
ablaze.
Thou art the tightest. ... The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why full arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Sunflowers have pretty good seeds. I guess I'll say sunflowers. They remind me of sunshine, and you can eat the seeds as delicious. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. Oh, man. Oh, that's me. Oh, man, now I want sunflower seeds. It's not a good snack if you're hungry.
No,
Because-
it's the thing that you have to eat before you're hungry. Because it will never fill you up.
Exactly. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire the beautiful flowers. Suddenly, the phone rings. Oh, Lay, will you excuse me? I must take this. He puts his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I'd put a little bit more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Oh, minigame. Fix that garg. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh god, okay.
Is that its butt? I don't know.
I don't...
Oh, flip that upside down. One more, there.
Oh, there you go. Boop.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, the garg head needs to be flipped.
Yes.
Okay. It kind of looks like a sphinx.
Always try your best at everything, okay. It's great, Dad. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh. Here comes Damien. He looks upset. Lay, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post-haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. Oh my god, you're fuck. This game. It's one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go! Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking human. That's you, I think?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Damien. You're here in a record time.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh. This time, Damien you have to see to believe it. He's like Southern black.
Yeah.
If I can manage it.
Yeah, you're kind of doing it. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, as I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness.
Watch your step.
I was waiting yet. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound too happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. I find another teacher in a boiler room and tucked away in the back of the basement. With him and Lucien are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose.
Thanks for wait.
The other teacher. Thanks for coming. Can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the quote-unquote scene of the crime. See a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Huh.
What did you...
Whoa, wait a second, Lucien. Did you try Cask of Amontillado on Ernest?
I am neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him.
Really?
What's Cask of Amontillado?
Really?
Huh.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into a cellar with promise of wine and fine vintage, and then buries him alive behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. Sure it is. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it'd turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What's the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied to him about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off.
Ernest, 20 minutes?
Dad?
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes, son? We just did an entire 2-week unit on the cast of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story?
I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Sweet Manchego.
It's only 5 pages long, and there was no movie.
Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So, when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm fine. I'm filing this under... What the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You were both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. Teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in a tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again! I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. Can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine.
Lucien already has a summer job.
Yeah. Thanks for not freaking out too hard.
He sells oregano on the streets. Like all the badasses.
Yeah. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out of the window. Love you too. Aww. Little goth weirdos.
I mean, they're a good family.
Yeah, goth weirdos. It's fucking being all normal and shit. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. I'm doing it in the goth voice. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. And all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes.
Job with masonry.
Probably just going through a phase, really admire a hand of that. You just do this thing happen a lot. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo!
What you watching?
Tiny house hunters, builders, and things.
I hate this show. The couple on-screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house, made entirely out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you that I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom.
But honey, the house is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house?
I don't know. How'd that afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down into the cellar with promise of fine vintage and then tried to break him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me?
Lucien live-streamed the entire thing.
Of course he did. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he really is good company. And surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too. Honestly...
I expected that to be a lot weirder.
Yeah.
Lucien's... Or not Lucien.
Damn.
Damien is...
Damn. Did I get an S? Shit.
Hey.
That was just bricky. Bricky as in the Victorian term for good.
Okay, I heard that.
Anyways, that's been the episode.
That has been the episode.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.